It's qualifying. It's overcast, and I'm here with Evil Dragon, like Commons Walks. Evil Dragon, how are you doing today, mate?
Well, it's very good actually. It's cloudy, it's cold, it's Canada. Some people have said sorry to me already. I don't know why. Stereotypically, but it's cloudy and beautiful in the Notre Dame circuit of Gilles Villeneuve, situated in Quebec, Canada. Something near there.
Oh, have you noticed
Probably.
it's gonna rain at the end of qualifying. It's gonna rain at the end of the race.
Huh.
Oh, this could be a good one.
Well, this is going to make things interesting as I get the stream up on my phone. I've got my trusted Baby Bell there next to me, just in case something bad happens and I need to eat a Baby Bell.
Baby Bell, where'd you get those from?
The shop.
Oh, what shop?
Any shop.
Hmm.
Aldi's.
Aldi. Oh, imagine shopping at Aldi. Alright, retire me from this session, lads. Here we go.
Yep, you retire. I'm just using the old fashioned live TV feed, which is better working than anything else. So we've got a Max currently quickest here. This is the first time I've seen any of these drivers actually.
Oh, what's going on here? What was all that about in Sector 1?
Yeah, everyone's tripping up each other. I didn't see who you were looking at. There's two Ferraris tripping over each other.
Oh, it's raining! It's raining!
Yeah, it is raining. The rain is starting to come down already, so that is very big. And he's got a huge accident down the straight. That is Paul he's had a horrible accident. He's going
oh no, what
the bloody hell? Or what was that?
What's happening?
Well, the PJ just decided he didn't want to become a wall, decided to cut the pit line, flew upside down into the pit lane.
Oh
and
no!
Fine.
Oh no! It's already kicking off.
Going.
So he's still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. He didn't die or anything. He just, on my screen, he just flew upside down into the pit lane.
Oh, well, I hope he's alright.
I think severe concussion may happen. I think he's dead, you know? Everyone's heading to the pit lane here, so it is raining here, so presumably he's going straight to intermediate conditions then. One or two might try it, so interesting then, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm actually not too sure. So was no one actually able to set a lap? Actually, you know what?
Loads have set a lap.
Loads of people have set a lap, but that means that qualifying is over then, because there's no way they're gonna.
Could be.
It's over.
Now we were told here that people retiring should be given penalties because they're getting a fresh set of tires. So
if
more should be getting a penalty for this.
Actually, I would have to take a look at that because I can't tell if that was an actual, because the only person that. Okay, let's see. We've got warnings on Demon Ash. MK Born is a corner cut warning.
Yeah, PJ's gone in the wall. PJ has a puncture. We've got a car with a puncture. That's PJ. He's dear. He's got a puncture, lad. Now, I saw that. Oh, he's going to hit the wall. And he has hit the wall.
But
very clumsy there.
Is there any point going on the intermediates? Because about half the grid has set laps on the Ultra Softs or the Super Softs. I'm clueless to why people set laps on the Super Softs though. Oh, it's Michelangelo's left the session. What's happened there?
Disconnection, isn't it?
Oh, that's not good for his championship hopes. I hope he can get back in on time. But remember, his start's going to be desynchronized.
No, not again. We know what happened last time I had a desync, so I'm not sure if I'm the stream. My phone. There it is.
Yeah. And they caused massive accidents on the main straight.
Yeah, twice. It happened, well, both last races. Spa happened. Problems tend to happen at the start of these races. Hopefully these drivers manage to get through. Turn one. Okay, well the rain's going to be interesting then as we look at, as I'm looking at PJ struggling down the track with his front left tire completely and utterly gone. What do you think of the race today? Did you watch that?
The race was fantastic, mate. I enjoyed every single moment of it. Obviously, Ferrari They're doing a bit of a 2016-esque strategy, and they pushed too hard, and they blistered the tires, and I don't know, man. I really enjoyed the race. Mercedes masterclass. I enjoyed it. Get my TV well on.
Mr. Carlos Sainz and Mr. Kvyat?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things that, like, Sainz and Kvyat are known for getting into accidents a lot.
Kvyat.
Yeah, yeah. That one's
every race he's done this year.
Yeah, it's been an incident every race. That's why. But both of them, they haven't had a very good season so far. So I don't know. I'm gonna kind of hold off on that.
And I want to say this: Kvyat has got a contract for next year. By the way, Sainz could be out of the seat by Hungary.
What? Nah, get him in the Ferrari. Oh, and little blocks. Oh, he's obliterated the front wheel. What has happened there?
He has aquaplaned there. That is a huge impact.
I caught it at the last second. My sound is done.
That was a horrible accident there. He had dropped it at very high speed. His car's still moving on my screen with no tyres, so yep, he's gone.
He won't be corner cutting now, will he?
Yeah,
yeah. Everyone's out. There's the fifth guy who's crashed now in quali. We've got the Red Bull, got Max Verstappen on the intermediate tyres.
I don't know why he's on the inters though. I mean, I think he set a quicker time on the sauce, on the super sauce.
Perhaps getting some experience. The heavy rain is on the way here, so many more races can happen now. Rain, Canada, why this is getting 2011 flashbacks. We're talking about past flashbacks. I just got a whole load of flashbacks from 2013 earlier on when everyone's tyres punctured.
Oh, those are the times. Is it Silverstone where Hamilton's tire blew out, and then Perez, and then Massa? That was that was some bad times.
Everyone.
Could you believe they? What was it? The hard tires were brought to Silverstone that year. I remember. It makes you the tires have come a long way. It was the mediums and the hard tires.
People saying, how many people have set a time? So we've got 15 people have set. Well, 14 people have set a time. Little Blocks was on the lap time until he crashed with a first sector of 8 minutes and 7 seconds. He's going to be on pole there, lads. Looking at the Red Bull, is he going to keep it together? He's tapped the wall as well, so everyone's struggling around this middle sector here, coming towards where Vettel famously went off in 2011. And that's, of course, Jenson Button in the most amazing Grand Prix victory in history.
George has rejoined. Good man. Good to see him back.
Joining 7 minutes to go in this session until we are underway. Little Block says effing disaster.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I caught it at the last second on the stream. He went fall. The Red Bull has blown his brakes. I've been watching that. It's the second time he's blown his brakes going into the hairpin. That's something that.
Likewise, Lock-in.
Where is he? I think this is his first race actually for ILR. So it's good to see him in ILR in the Sauber, struggling to get those intermediates to work. But half of these drivers, like, I don't know why Maxi T and people are still trying to do laps. I mean, unless they're trying to get info, because the race it's going to be a wet race. Yeah, it's going to be a wet race. I forgot.
No, it's a dry to wet at the end.
It's a dry to wet, yeah. But see, here's the thing. Qualifying said that rain was going to come in 10 minutes, and rain instantly came out as soon as the drivers pulled out. So I'm thinking, what, within the first stint, there's going to be rain in the race, because the rain says 40 minutes out.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, we got contact out the straight. That is the Toro Rosso has hit the back of the Sauber. Now, who was that who's been hit? That is Demonas, who's been rammed into the wall by the Toro Rosso. Now that.
What in the world has happened there? Don't tell me that was that Zalan? Yeah, there was a bit of contact. I think Zalan knows all the bits on his car though, so I'm not too sure what happened there, but I gotta keep it clean. Oh, there's a big slide from Zalan. Oh, what a catch! Oh, they slid it again! Oh my word, that Taurus is all over the place.
Problems. Many problems with the drivers here. We've got the Ferrari running off deep into the last, well, to the hairpin. That was X Frost running a bit wide. He's kept it going in a straight line at least, and he's treacherous intermediate conditions. It seems very slippery, and if God save me, Liz Sesson May said it would go into heavy rain. That's a big slide there from PJ.
Mate,
And how
these
he
drivers
kept
are all
that
over the
whole-
place.
We do not know. They all running things. We've got Fernando Alonso in this session. He's 17th in the McLaren. Not P1 like his counterpart in real life for a few seconds. Qualification ended there. Alonso got P1. What are we talking about?
Jack, you having a full-on meal there?
Yeah, mate.
What are you eating, fella?
Oh my God, PJ is having a huge accident now. What is he doing?
What
Down
in the world
pit
is
lane,
that?
may I ask? That is a bit sideways, if I don't say myself. We've got 5 minutes to go. I think well, we know qualification's over.
It's
we know
pretty
who's
much
already
over.
got pole position. It is Matt who's got pole from PJ. Michelangelo 3rd, George 4th, Leo 5th, Tau is 6th, Johnny is 7th, X4 shit is 8th, NGR 9th, Tiz is 10th, MK is 11th, The Demon is in 12th, Bazo is 13th, and Moras is 14th. It's me is in 15th, no it's not me, it's someone else. Little Blocks is in 16th, Carmela is in 17th, I'm 18th, you're 19th, and well, the other one's 20th. That's it. Oh, we got a car off. That is the Force India at turn 1, and that's a retirement, I think.
Who's that?
Someone else. That looked like that was one of the Force Indies at turn 1. I don't know which one it was, but one of them was in the wall.
Oh, I hate
So I
this
think we'll
sound glitch.
legitimately get.
There we
It's
go.
not glitching out. Eh?
No, I spectated Little Blocks when he crashed and it ruined my sound.
Ah, the sound of the thing when you
Yeah.
crash.
Yeah,
And it
then
was
you
like,
can't hear
oh,
anything.
God, headphone users just get burnt, you just die on the floor, bleeding.
Oh
Well,
dear.
everywhere. No good. The Ferrari's drifting around the track as
Yeah.
well, so everyone's
Jeez.
there. He's hit the wall. That's gonna be damaged if he's not careful. May have chipped the front ring just about. Easy to do in the rack conditions here around good old Circuit de Gilles Villeneuve, of course, named after Gilles Villeneuve. It says, of course, we don't know who Gilles Villeneuve is. He was a man who was very good and was tragically killed in the it was Belgium Grand Prix 1982, where he flew over the back of another car, got flung out of a car into a cat's fence, and died.
Oh, wait, he's I
That
thought he was still alive.
is no, he's dead.
Oh,
Jack
Right.
Villeneuve's one is alive. Michelangelo's pulled to a stop down there. What's happened to him? Has he got a problem? Yes, I think.
yeah, I think
has.
lately I've been watching him a lot lately. Something's wrong with. There's been wrong with that PU for quite a while. Oh, there's a Force India sideways. Well, who was that? Oh, it's Tizik in the wall. Oh, I think he's got it out. He's got himself out of that mess, but oh dear, I just saw a sideways Force India in Sector 1.
Yeah, we are. People are on the wrong sides. It is full wet conditions
It
here.
must be.
Max Verstappen well proves because he's on the full wet. So these drivers are going to be an all-welder problem. Demon App going sideways down the back straight there, almost getting just lucky with 2 minutes to go. Are these drivers going to manage to finish the lap? I think they might not. They're not careful. Let's see if Demon App's going to chuck him in the pit.
What have I just seen on my
there he is,
TV?
out. He's retired.
I think his head's well gone. You can tell by the way he's been driving. His head's no longer on his
he's had
shoulders.
yeah, he has given up there. He's gone flying towards Tez.
Nah.
That is a very big accident.
Alright, where's Maxi T? It's actually quite fun to watch him do a couple of laps here. The drivers are just learning how to get these
he's in
intermediates to
pits.
work. Oh, he's according to the pits. Four Sticks was turned back.
I didn't even know he left. Oh, that was almost a car in the wall there. Lap. I think it was Demon Ass having a big moment. Got away with it there. It's me. Is he gonna? Well, it's you, should we say? He's gonna come through the corner because it's not me. It's him. Confusing. Well, the Red Bull, the only driver right now on the full wet tyre, so he clearly has some common sense for these conditions. PJ, he's kept it in a straight line at least right now. He hasn't crashed off. 1 minute to go in this session. Until we are lighting out, and away we will be going for the race. It's a big slide. He keeps it again. Enjoying chucking this car around the circuit to Gilles Villeneuve in the good old man-made island there. Of course, built for, I think it was the Olympics, I think, back then. It was the Winter Games, something of the Olympics.
Yeah.
Of course, the Expo Centre. One of the main things here. Of course, was originally going to get taken down after the thing. Actually kept going. Still here today. Indeed. Well, a few tracks actually don't really have, not really updated its pit complex, and since way back until about the 80s actually, we're still in, of course, a massive, massive building on the back, the big grey monstrosity behind us is where we are seated. Here in the, well, little kind of apartment block here, looking over the lakes, of course, around this man-made island.
A very interesting man-made island. I wonder how much effort that took.
Lots. It was built in, I think it was built in the 60s, I think. Well, 60s, 70s.
Wow, it's an amazing island. So, 2 cars are racing into Sector 1. The Sauber's blowing the brakes and going straight.
Is off the track. And I think that might have been him with PJ. That's It's Me's turn. Now, I thought pretty certain retiring's not a very good thing, is it?
Oh no, not at all.
Not to retire from the session because it gives you free tires. So these drivers are doing very bad things. And there it is. DRS has been disabled if you didn't know, according to the game. And Kenny would have known that. So just watching everything come through the last corner, and then I will be leaving, rejoining when we get into the formation that because it works better. Because last time I did that, it didn't work very well. Problems.
Oh yes. Alright, now get me back.
Do put your comments in the chat as well if you want, and we will answer them as we see.
Get me well in this session. Yes.
As we look at PJ, he's going to have a horrible accident, I think, down the main straight. Yes, he is. He's at the back of the. He's hit the back of the Sauber. He's inside the Sauber on my screen now. This has not gone well, and now they've despawned forever. Looking at the Red Bull, that is of Max Verstappen. With the brakes on those full wet tyres, he comes in the pit lane there. Well, more demolishes the pit lane.
Yeah, not really something you want to do, especially since it's Parc Ferme and you don't want to be starting from the pit lane. I'm just kidding. I wish there was such a feature though in F1 2016. I would teach drivers not to bin it in qualifying.
Yeah, we get if they didn't, correct. We've apparently we've got our own Ted Kravitz, not Ted Crofty. Ted Crofty.
Ted Kravitz tucking into a what do they have in Canada? Duck. Do they have duck in Canada?
Beaver.
Beaver? It wouldn't surprise me.
Probably. They probably have duck.
So who got pole? Was it Maxi T?
Maxi T got pole from PJ. Michelangelo third. George was fourth place in the Red Bull. Fifth place is Leo. Sixth is the Austrian Tau. Johnny is seventh. The Scottish man of X Forest is 10th. NGR, who is from the world, is in 9th. The Englishman Tiz is 10th. The German MK is 11th. Then is our line of a British man in 12th of Demonas. The only Welsh driver I've known is Tom Price. He's in 13th. The South Africans we've got of Morale is 14th. It's me is 15th. Carmela is 16th. Little Blocks 17th. I didn't say that. 18th is me. 19th is you. And well, that is it. I didn't just say that.
leave the session and then rejoin it so you can come spectate.
Yep, I'll wait until the thing actually starts because it works better.
Good man.
And then we'll be doing that. It's absolutely chucking it down the qualifying. It was actually. The clouds are black on my screen, so I think thunder and lightning may have happened. Now just wait for everyone to ready up, then I can actually leave. Press the ready button too early.
I'm a bit worried since the race is gonna be a wet race, and you saw how the drivers handled that wet qualifying. So
I think we may have one driver at the end of this race.
Ooh, that's gonna be an interesting one.
Ted's back from his dinner.
Ted's back from his dinner. It's put me on the grid. Right, let's retire from the session as soon as everyone readies up. And then I can, well, do things and get the start. For the Canadian Grand Prix, of course. The home of Justin Bieber, unfortunately. And many other things.
Oh, Bulletproof is in this league. What the heck? Alright, get me up for the grid. I know. I keep forgetting.
Races in this league, you nonce. Come on.
I know, I keep forgetting who races in this league. Alright, the green lights are on. Yes, it's Maxi T leading us down to turn 1.
Quit the session.
Yeah, you're good.
Quit the session. Now I'll rejoin. I don't know why I didn't do that to begin with, but...
Nah, you're good, man. I'll lead us through the formation lap. So, it's Maxi T on the Ultra Softs leading us down to the run of turn 4, followed in by Zalan, who's on the softs. Okay. Michelangelo is how is he on the softs? Michelangelo is third in the Ultra Softs. In fourth is the Red Bull of George XX13. In fifth is Leo Blade in the Williams. He's on the Super Softs. In sixth is Tao S78. I'm assuming he's on the Ultra Softs. Yes, sir. Down in seventh is Johnny R95, who is stopped up at catering somewhere. In eighth,
how many people haven't done that lap already? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 5, 6 people haven't done yet?
Yeah.
Right. So let's do
something like that.
It's me is lagging everywhere. Holy hell.
Oh dear. NGR Waste in the other Red Bull. He's in 9th. In 10th is Tizik, who it was good to see is still alive after that shunt at the hairpin. 11th is MK Born. I believe he's making a debut. Demon Ash is also making a debut. He's down in 12th. In 13th is Baza. Red Bull Lordy leaves the session. In 14th is Moras, who's I think he's in the toilets over there. Oh. In 15th is It's Me 123, and down in 16th is Carl Meds 1, whom I have never seen before. But hey, welcome to the league. Down in 17th is Lickle Blocks, who had an absolute disaster in qualifying, and I believe that rounds up the Bullet has found himself 21st. Oh dear.
He joined late.
Well,
yeah, he joined late.
He joined late indeed. Well, we are ready to start this race, and here we are then. Everything ready to start. Those 5 lights will come on for the Canadian Grand Prix, and it is lights out, and away we go.
And multiple desyncs.
Yep. Got a problem. Problems again. It's happened immediately. Now that looks like to be a massive pile-up there. Yes, maybe I think they've all got through actually okay into turn number 1. The camera
there's a crash in the back. Crash in the back.
Zalan's gone. Lickle Blocks is gone.
Problems, drama on the opening lap lane of the Canadian Grand Prix, and it happens every time here. I think they've all got through these corners okay, at least. No one's gone off. The safety car isn't deployed, so it's good they've not all been killed as they head into that first sector.
That accident looked a lot worse than the outcome of it, I have to say. As Maxi T's looking down the inside of Leo Blade to make a move.
Goes the Mercedes. He's not going to get through there.
Oh, he spun it! He spun it!
Does he keep out the wall? Yes, he does.
And It's Me has binned it. He's out. He's out of the race.
Yeah.
Well, this is just dire news then. On lap 2, already at 35. And there's the Red Bull. That is Max Verstappen going for a spin on the grass.
Oh,
that is not gone well then. So drama, absolute drama on the first lap of the race. PJ is already going to look like going to make it 3 wide if they're not careful down the back straight here. PJ's going to go around the outside of a few people. Up the inside looks to be a Haas going into the pit lane. It is. Let's be another car in the pit lane. I think that is the Toro Rosso. It is as well. So Carl scouting into the pit lane immediately then on lap number 2. And boy, oh boy, do we have drama already then.
Look at the battle for the lead, though. It's all kicking off. It's Michelangelo all over the back of Leo Blade, who's enjoying a second race.
Looking at the inside there. Not going to get any cigar up the inside there. However, we'll find out if he can do that in the coming laps. He's very quick. We know this guy has been a masterclass performance sometimes. Is he going to have a look up the side? I don't
what's wrong with that Williams in a straight line? Doesn't have any straight line speed.
And perhaps he set it up for the wet. Well, he's going to go to the outside.
He's going to the outside!
Is he going to do it there? I think he'll try and get the cut back then. The Red Bull following behind as well, so this is going to be interesting. That is of George following behind. He's going to go to the outside to the chicane. This is going to be awkward. Ferrari versus Williams then, so Ferrari's on the outside. The Williams might keep it to the inside, you know. And
easy as that.
He will. Yeah, he'll slot behind there. Try and get a good exit. Does bump over the curb. Is he going to get an exit down towards turn number 1? Let's find out. Side by side to go into turn number 1. The Williams going to go to the inside. Now, is he going to get it through there? The answer is no.
No.
He isn't. The Ferrari keeps it there. The Williams, is he going to try hold to the outside? No, he is not. low. We know that Williams can be a bit of a feisty one down a straight line sometimes, especially in the toe. He gets a bit of a wiggle on, does Michelangelo then. Out of the corner, the Williams much more sideways low. So that'll be quiet for me.
Tizok's pitted as well.
Back as
Tizok's
well.
in the pits.
And
Oh dear.
Zalan's pitted,
According-
Tizok's pitted. Yeah, man.
indeed, so problems there. The Red Bull in third place of George already catching this group as well. And then we got Forrest following suit behind. So down the straight, this is going to be crucial. The Williams gets a big slide there. As I try and get the words out of my mouth of how to say slide.
Those
And
super
he
softs
does-
aren't working on his car.
Yeah, those super softs definitely struggling perhaps in these conditions. The top temperatures perhaps not working that well. He's dropping behind already. DRS is enabled already, so he should come back quite quickly. You'd expect the DRS and tow down the straight, but I think as long as he doesn't do that and slide into the wall, which he almost did on the exit, he might be able to get a bit of a gap there. The gap is already opening up there. A fast lap of 14.7 already, so he is pulling away. George is going to follow suit, and then the other Ferrari. Then we look around the field, the Renault of Exborn in a good fine 5th place in that Renault then. The McLaren following suit as well, ahead of Little Blocks.
Oh, and Tizik is out.
Yeah, Tiz is out of this race. Now, what has happened there?
He's in the...
Virtual safety car.
Virtual safety car. And that's Bullet with getting ahead of your AI King. I think that might be illegal. Perhaps not on this game, no, in this game. Let's see if anyone's close into the pit then. How long is he going to stay up? Because this could be an interesting strategy kill. Perhaps chuck it on harder tyres.
Hey, oh, what's going on with the Mercedes? I don't think Toto Wolff is not gonna be happy with that one. Hey, Ted, how's the weather forecast looking down there?
Well, I've just been speaking to Jeff on the microphone, and he says it's no chance of rain so far. So it's going to be sunny for the whole race. There's not, like, any rain coming.
Ted
It's a no
masterclass.
rain is forecast. Yeah. Tizok binned it in the back straight. I don't know what the hell he hit, so I went past him. He's lost the wheel, so maybe his head's gone because he's not a good start.
Is it?
But
Yeah.
Back to you guys.
Well, thank you, Ted, for that. We'll tune into you later on in the race. Well, that safety car is back in now. I'm surprised, I think Leo did the old thing of speeding up under the wheels of safety car towards the end of it to gain a bit of time there. That's a silly little thing you can do up on this game that I keep doing and doesn't normally end well. It gets a big slide on the exit of that corner. How he kept it at that time, I don't know. Keeping in a straight line is the best thing there. Looking down the field, is there any battle going on? Well, the answer
Let's go
is
see.
not really too much. Looking all the way down then. Doesn't seem too much action going on already. Though in my luck, there'll be a horrible accident. Well, the two Manor cars are having a good old ding-dong battle inside each other around this track, aren't they?
Why is everyone so spaced out? What has happened here?
I think it's because of damage.
Yeah. I don't know, Zalan and oh, this is gonna be a good battle here. Battle for 12th. But that's unfortunate from Zalan to get caught up in that crash. Because that was going to be a very good battle for the lead. That really was. I think the only thing I can save him now is probably a safety car.
Yeah, gets a big old slide on the exit of that corner, down towards the good old hairpin then. He's closing up on the Austrian driver. And let's see if he can pass the Austrian in the Mercedes then. Niki Lauda deciding to take over that car, I think then. I think that was the last Austrian I can remember. I don't know, when was the last Austrian Formula 1?
Well, that's been ages ago. Jeez.
Well, in the pit
Mercedes
comes,
is in.
Yeah, in comes the Mercedes. I think that might have been Ratzenberger, I think.
Why so early though? That's the question.
Maybe for a strategy. Maybe he knows something that we don't. Maybe he's got sheep out in a field somewhere very, very, very far away, and he can tell Wayne's rain is coming down. We're looking at 6th and 7th place there. It's me has left the session, so there's
He's been lying.
there. Now, here's Little Blocks, meanwhile, looking up the inside, or out the outside of Fernando Alonso then. Let's see if he can go and pull a move around the outside. Is he going to get the job done? The answer is he's on the outside. Is he going to get that done? I think he'll be squeezed off by the McLaren there, of that is
Carl
Fernando Alonso's former embodiment of Carl. Let's see, like for DRS. Now, is he going to go for the inside route here? I think the McLaren, not enough straight line speed. DRS wide open on the Haas car there. And he's going to sweep past, is he? Just about. Does he get the corner done? I think so. He'll have a double toe there. Yeah, good move up the inside of the chicane there. The double toe of DRS will do him. And people saying Ted create some drama for the pit lane. Just don't know what that means. Well, the Welshman doing well there. Up down the field as we've got Bowser having a bit of a battle there with, that is Max Verstappen of NGR, the man from the world. As this game
that Williams is
he's hit the wall. He's hit the wall.
Oh, the Red Bull's at the wall too.
Now that is very lucky if they haven't got serious damage.
How have they gotten away with that?
I think he's damaged his front ring there, I think, a little bit there. I think he's lost an end plate or a bit of it. The Red Bull may be just lucky, lads, to not lose too much.
To not lose the entire suspension.
Yeah, and at least nothing's fallen off the car. Well, and I think that was the leader almost tapped the wall of all the champions. I think he got away with that. So Kvyat getting stuck up everywhere. The Red Bull has a big slide as well. How these drivers are sliding so much out of that corner, we do not know. Hitting the curbs and getting tank slappers there. They're impressively in this race is the Renault of MK Braun. He is in 5th place, truly punching above the car's pace there in the good old Renault.
Oh, this is going to be a saucy one here, Bulletproof and Demon Ash.
Yeah, I was looking down at that. So the Toro Rosso and Sam, but the Toro Rosso of Carlos Sainz. Well, the 55 on the top of the hill, and that is actually an AI up ahead, so that is Morris there. He's turned into an AI. He's going to be overtaken by the pair of them. Is Bulletproof going to go to the inside?
Oh, the Sauber covers the inside!
And he's going to go to the inside, diving up the inside of the Sauber. The Sauber's going to try and come back, Lel. I think the Toro Rosso on those softer tyres just there. They almost touched on the apex.
I'm about to drive.
They did actually hit. I think they almost did hit. Now, that's going to be crucial there, and he goes across the grass and gets a big slide there. Does he keep out the wall? The answer is yes, he does. And that is Tahu up the end there as the stream is back on my end. So there we go, getting the stream back on the phone there. And this is the Mercedes then, a light to blaze, without the headlights of course, looking to the inside. I think it'd be brave trying up the inside there. Backs out of that one, doesn't want to end up pointing the wrong way. It's a bit of a bad exit, does Demon. Now this could be interesting down the back, down towards the chicane. Is he going to try down the inside? I do think he'll have the speed there. He's actually very close now. Demon in the Sauber, nothing you can do with that year. I think it's the year-old Ferrari engine in that car. Of course, we're unequal, but it doesn't really matter. DRS,
and just like that,
flying past.
Wow.
And he almost hits the wall on the exit. Good mess up.
It's been a bit all over the place there.
And how is me and you doing, RAI? Well, we are down the back. And there is Michelangelo already coming to lap.
Oh, Maxi T and a Red Bull going side by side. Oh, what a move. Around the outside goes Maxi T. Oh, that was brilliant stuff. How in the world did he not run that into the grass? That's incredible. Who was that on?
Yeah, and here comes, that is NGR, and here is Peter. So I think
and here is Zalin
somewhere. Yeah, Zalin.
Throwing mechanics around the pit lane.
Yeah, now
is that Michelangelo coming in?
Michelangelo's in, yeah, he's in.
Up the inside goes the Toro Rosso as we speak. They hit, they do make contact into the hairpin. Now, that'll be a bit interesting. I think they'll get away with that one there, just about. And in the lead, as come Michelangelo, he'll drop himself down and he's in 3rd place. So he's actually, I think that's a bit inaccurate there. I think he is slightly ahead of that place. He's behind his teammate Ferrari driver, Sebastian Vettel. So both the Ferraris in the full force. They're both Scottish as well. One's Scottish, one's Greece.
Oh, what was that Red Bull that's coming out of the pit over there? Oh, the 2 Red Bulls are going on the battle. Yes. Who are those 2?
Well, lets him through.
Oh, lets him through just like that.
He's actually a lap down, actually. So George is a lap down.
Oh, he is a lap down.
George was third.
Wait, who is that Red Bull then? Because I can't. When I flick through the menu, I can't see him. I think he actually is a lap down.
Yeah, it's George. Wait, no, it's not.
George has just pitted up. George has just pitted. He was third. He's come out 9th.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
It's showing him as 18th on my end.
Oh no, showing me as 9th. He's 9th on my end.
He's 9th. He's just pitted though, he was third.
Confused me. Well, we got the Mercedes then of Maxi behind Zalon. Down the straight towards the chicane then. He'll have the toe, he'll have the DRS. I think this will be an easy move then for the good old Mercedes.
I'm not too sure.
Bad blasting past. Maybe not. That Toro Rosso's got a good straight line speed, you know, actually, in the Ferrari engine. Locks up into the chicane, does the Mercedes, gets a bit of a wiggle on. The Toro Rosso even worse. So I think this is now the opportunity up the inside, perhaps to be going. Have to dive here, be a bit brave there. Thinks better of it. Locks those front tyres up.
Oh!
Lap 11 of 35 then, gets very close on the exit. Does he hit him? No, he does not.
As an update, Michelangelo just came out in front of these guys, so that's crucial. That's crucial that he gets in front of these guys. I believe, who's the other driver who was watching? I think that's, was it Bullet? No, it wasn't Bulletproof. There is the Williams of Lioblade that was following, where is he? Has he pitted yet? Oh no, so he's still in the lead of the race. It's crucial that if he pits, he doesn't come out in that battle. Otherwise, the chance of him winning this race are just completely down the toilet.
Yeah,
but
now,
he stays
I don't know
out.
exactly what championship standings are right now. Who is doing really well here?
Let's take a look. Hey Ted, how about you bring up the championship standings? Yeah.
How about no?
All right, then go back to the catering.
Let me just watching the stream. I'll get up for a second.
Yeah, just I take a bit of a snack. Quickly, what's to do that?
So essentially, what needs to, I think, I'm guessing off of okay, if Michelangelo outscores whoever is second by more than 12 points or by 13 points or more, he wins a championship. I just need to figure out who's set in second. I think it might be Tizik. I'm not too sure, but he can win the title here today, though. I know that for sure.
Oh, I think the nearest people are Tizik, who's DNF, and CJ, who's at Silverstone.
Oh,
so he's
going to win the championship unless he DNFs.
Crashes or problems. Or
wait, hold on. What's the championship lead? What's this gap?
I don't know.
Oh, thanks, Ted. Ted's mic is cut out, but we will go and take a look at that.
Yeah, we have unfortunately lost the Ted Kravitz for a while.
Oh, someone's PU sounds like it's struggling.
Hopefully we'll regain Ted in a little while. Not leading this race looks to be, I think it is Leo. That Leo leads this race from Michelangelo. Third place is Bourne then. Fourth place is Little Blocks. Fifth place is the McLaren of Carl. Sixth place is Frost.
I didn't realize, because Daniel Tizik retired, Michelangelo is champion even if he DNFs.
Ah.
So he is new champion. Yeah. He's the world champion. He's won the title.
Okay, end it now. That's it. Call it now. That's it.
That is it. Well, congratulations to Michelangelo. It's been a strong season, and it's a shame that Tizik couldn't keep the car out of the wall, but it kind of keep his head on his shoulders, so that's not really a surprise.
Yeah, Forrest up the inside of Carl to interrupt you there about Lana News. Up the inside he goes then. The Ferrari on the McLaren. Does he get through? Yes, he is past them. You're able to move there. Now, is that McLaren going to come back? And watch out for the Toro Rosso of Zalon then. Coming up the inside of that McLaren then. Is he going to get through there? Coming side by side into this cane. Blocks him off. Brilliant driving then from there. Now, that's going to allow... now, that might allow someone else to come through here. That's the Mercedes coming up as well. And he's getting very close, locking the tyres up. How he missed him. He has to cut the corner there. Now, that's very close there. Almost hits him again there. Oh. Very tight then between those two.
Oh my goodness me, what was going on there? That Mercedes is over-revving the engine. What in the world?
That Mercedes pushing like an absolute boat there. The Mercedes lights ablaze. The McLaren struggling on those tyres. Tries to get an exit there. I don't think anywhere through up the inside there could be possible. Meanwhile, up front of these two is the Toro Rosso and the Ferrari going side by side. The Toro Rosso on the outside here down towards the hairpin. Now let's see if he can get through there.
Oh, so wheel banging!
They do touch. They do definitely touch and into the corner. Now that Ferrari's going to try and squeeze off. He's going around the outside. He has gone around the outside. Fantastic move from the Ferrari there, then. And Zalin is
on a charge.
Still, yeah.
I will say that the skies are starting to look less and less friendly now. It was clear at the start, and now there is cloud cover coming in.
In comes Max lane of the pit lane, so the Mercedes British driver comes in the pit lane then from where he was.
How was Local Blocks running? I was running a strong fourth. I think that's MK Bourne, Dave Buton, who's just ahead of him. And those two, I think, are about to go into battle. Oh, but MK Bourne is on a... Is that a fresh set of super softs? Oh, he hasn't stopped, so he's been on the same set of super softs. So I think Local Blocks is hunting down for a third position here, actually. I think MK Bourne's super softs are starting to hit a cliff.
Indeed, they definitely are. Meanwhile, likewise up front, Michelangelo catching Leo up front there. This could be a little interesting, as long as he doesn't hit the wall, which he just almost did down the back straight. He is definitely catching them into the chicane they go. He'll get through around this good old Canadian circuit here. Circuit de Villeneuve. The all-time classic track to that changed very little actually from its original track design, actually, to be honest. It's one of the few tracks that haven't changed. In the pit lane comes Bourne then, so he decides to cut off of trying to defend and decides it's better off pitting into Little Blocks there. He's in third place. The top two then running together, Leo and Michelangelo in that Ferrari.
Little Blade hasn't stopped yet. Still in the
I don't think Leo has stopped. No, I don't think. Let's find out. It's Leo stopped. I'll go and get that to you, actually. Leo has not stopped. Well, that... he's on the soft... No, he's on the super soft, so they must be absolutely going off the cliff right now.
Well,
surely, if he's being dangerous. Now, we know what happened last time someone decided to run tyres for too long. They got a puncture. He's pushing it, perhaps. Is he trying to push it for the rain? It could be raining. It's definitely looking very cloudy now. Got a few black clouds forming above the circuit then. Lap 16 of 35, coming to around halfway through this race. This is halfway through this race, pretty much. And in the pit lane comes the Williamson, so the leader decides to push it. No more. He's had enough of those tyres. Now, this is the opportunity for the other drivers then. Where can they come?
What side of the tyres is this?
Hasn't hit it either. And he's gone on the soft tyres. Yeah,
so
as Zalin is catching blocks.
I've got Zalin versus Local Blocks here. I got a little request here. Hashtag Ask Jamie, who's been your driver of the season? Well, I have to say it's Michelangelo, because that man has been able to pull ridiculous stuff out of nowhere. I mean, there's been multiple races where I've seen him start 6th, and he still comes out with a win. Definitely the most consistent driver I've probably ever seen so far in this league. As, oh, jeez, Local Blocks chopping across the front of Zalin there. They're very defensive there.
Very defensive here. He's going to get the exit, I think. Yes, he is going to get the exit. Squirming on the outside there. He's going to be squeezing. That was very tight there. How do they almost touch? I think they do touch, actually, down into the final area. Gets through. I think he is past. Does he go wide? Now, this is allowing Blocks to come back through. I think up the inside here. He's going to go very defensive.
He's going to have to think twice.
Robert sits behind for the time being. Have the DRS, I believe he will. I think he'll have the DRS. He should have the DRS. He does have the DRS. Now, he's going to come straight back down then. In the Haas car.
Zalin's Toro Rosso is very slippy.
Yeah, perhaps into turn 1 could be an opportunity here over the curb, as long as he doesn't go into the wall. He almost does.
Almost does. I can imagine Zalin probably holding his line. Yeah, easy as that.
That is the Renault of Moran coming through, so he's going to have to get well out of the way at least to back off surely. Oh my goodness me! Almost hits him. Oh, he almost hits the other car as well. What is he doing? That was very close.
Needs to open his eyes a bit.
Surely must be a reprimand. Should open his eyes. Concentrate on that. He almost took the two people out. He's driving very dangerously here. I think he's gone off. He's running along the wall. Has he got a problem in that Renault?
I don't know. He was lagging a bit. Yeah, there was blue flags. Those blue flags flashing. So he was a lap down, but I'm not too sure what was going on there. Luckily, that didn't cause a crash or anything. But who's that behind blocks? That's 4 sticks.
Yeah,
He made
we've
a
got the
stop.
Red Bull. Yeah, we've got NGR and that's
Yeah.
John. That's not Johnny. That is Max up ahead there. They're close together, I think. So the Red Bull and the Mercedes together then. 18 of 35. We've got a car in the wall there down at the corner. Now, who was that going off into the wall? I think was that the Renault again. So he's not having very much luck, is he, today?
Oh no. Hold on. So Zalin is in for his second stop, I believe. He's footed ahead of the Ultra Softs. Or no, he started. Did he start on the Softs? Oh, that's right. He started the race on the Softs. So he's in for his first stop, apparently. Local Blocks hasn't stopped yet. So he actually is second. But he's been caught by the other Ferrari. So Ferrari, that other Ferrari behind him is pitted. So they're probably looking for a strong Ferrari 1-2.
So as I go through the field, seeing where I'm trying to look at, well, there is the Haas, there is the Ferrari. I think the Ferrari, is going to get past quite quickly, Now, let's see, you'll have the toe. I think perhaps to sit back for the long straight lane. We know the Ferrari a lot quicker than the Haas. DRS is right up the tail of him, sniffing the fumes of that V6 hybrid. Down the straight he goes. I think he's going to go pull to the left-hand side. He's forced to. He's going to go to the right. He's going to go to the left. So he's going to go around the outside. It'll be quite an easy move there. I don't think the Haas is going to come back through. No, it does not. Different strategy. A lot slower. Actually, it's a good exit, actually. Though I do think nowhere near quick enough to try up the inside. George following behind them with Leo Blade quickly following that. So that's going to entertain us for a little while, I think. The battle for fourth position heating up then. And those two will be catching third at a rate of knots.
But it is Ferrari 1-2. It's good to see they've accomplished something in the video game that they couldn't do in real life. But hey, who's that chasing down Liquid Blocks? That is the Red Bull of George. I swear he was
George
in the
Leo.
I swear he was in the Toro Rosso in Spa. So that's a quicker promotion than Max Verstappen, as he's been harassed by Leo Blade, who for some reason came out well down in 5th.
Yeah, he's coming back down, though I think he's got a run here down towards the hairpin. I'm surely not trying up the inside there. He will end up taking them both off. Locks up goes the Red Bull, goes very deep. He's going to spin off. He's not careful on the grass. I think the run down, we know Leo's not quickest in the straight line. Well, I don't think that Red Bull's that much quicker. And these two are going to be flying towards those two up front. I think that was Little Block's hat. No, it wasn't. It looked like he was, but perhaps not. The Red Bull locks up into Kane. Does he get through? The answer is yes. And here is Leo. He is flying. 15 to go. The rain looks to be coming down shortly. It's getting cloudier and cloudier here.
Looks like I was wrong, though.
Yeah, it looks like Ted.
Oh,
the Red Bull! Oh my word!
He's hit the wall. He has hit the wall.
I think he got it back together. What happened?
He lost the rear on the curb. Too much power up under pressure from that car of Leo. And that is all it rides to go off the track. How he didn't actually hit the wall that hardly, we do not know.
Oh my! How does he get the car in one piece? But
indeed, well, the Williams are going to fly up to the Haas quite quickly now, I think, don't you?
Hey, Ted, can we have a update on the weather report?
Well, the teams will be pitting now, going on the Ultra Softs, thinking it might rain later on the last 7 to 8 laps, and the guys in the soft tyres, i.e. Liquid Blocks as well, will be looking to drag out their stint for as long as possible until the rain, if the rain does come. But we have to see.
Indeed, well, thank you for that, Ted. But to interrupt you here, the Leo Blade passes up the inside. I think, no, he doesn't.
Oh, Liquid Blocks is in the pit, he goes.
That was very close there. That was almost a very similar to, I can't remember who did it in real life, almost like that. Right, going into the was taking another car off. Luckily gave him some space, wasn't it?
That was very, very close. I'll say that. But it's always the sketchy things about pitting in the Canadian Grand Prix, is that dangerous pit entry. I gotta say, the clouds are really looking kind of menacing. There are some dark clouds. I expect the soft tires to start cooling down, and it's always a bother to get the softs warmed up here in Canada. I think they're too hard for the track. They don't adapt very well to cooling track temperatures. But it'd be kind of interesting to see how these drivers get along, and if they'll shift their strategy for any possible rain in the future.
Indeed, looking at Zalin down in 13th, catching up to NGR up ahead of him then. So the man from the world, and that is Demon up ahead of them. So these three are going to be together, I think, any second now. This could be interesting. Now let's see if any of these manage to get through. Okay, 22 out of 35. Not very long to go in this race. Going wide goes Demon. Almost cuts off the Red Bull. I think he does have the inside contact. And how do they survive that? We don't have the Red Bull sticking there. And how do they get off with that cut? And they bang again. Banging tyres and tyres, and how they stay together, we do not know. And the Toro Rosso immediately attacking and past of Zane on the Sauber.
Zalin in a mad
how
one.
You do that.
Oh, the Red Bull in the... Oh, he almost put the Red Bull in the wall, the Sauber. Oh my goodness me. Zalin in a mad one though.
Red Bull. Yeah, the Red Bull up the inside, I think. He's going to dive through. Yes, he does. Up the inside. He'll go deep, force him off wide. I think that Sauber is not going to be able to come through too well, though I say that. Gets a good exit. It will have DRS. It will be DRS and DRS, I think, down the straight. So I think... Who's got the straight line speed then? I think he'll have a distant toe off Zane there. So very, very, very good stuff then. Into the chicane they go. Running wide goes the car. He's going at the wall. He almost hits the wall. He gets a very big twitch. How Demon keeps out of that wall, we do not know. Blimey.
He's been all over the place. Can I just ask, how in the world is Zalin 1 minute off the lead? What has happened there? Oh, it's all going wrong for him. I feel sorry for the lad.
That is a good question. I don't know how he's 1 minute. I think he's... Let's have a look. Has he pitted? Zane? Has he pitted again? No, I think he... yeah, he's done a 3-stop.
He's done a 3-stop. Oh, well, the two Saubers are about to battle. Oh, I mean, the two Toro Rossos. Two Toro Rossos about to go into battle.
Let me see if I can get over to that quickly. So we're looking at... Who are we looking at then?
We're looking at the battle of Zalin and Bulletproof.
Yeah, Zalin. So we've got Carlos Sainz then up against the very, very ominous purple helmet there of Zalin, isn't it? Bulletproof versus Zalin.
Sorry, I had a disaster with my mic. I just caught it, put it back on my head, and we're back here battling again.
Indeed, coming to the chicane, the Toro Rossos then. Let's hope they don't end up like Silverstone, though I say that. Running through, Zalin gets a fantastic exit. Look at the speed he's got. And of course he sets a fast lap of 13 flat. Fantastic. I think he could cut the corner nearly there. He hit those curves with some real speed then.
Goodness me,
I think his teammate into the shade.
He's chasing down the points. Who's that Renault up the road? Is that an actual...
Johnny, so we've got the two Hazzards together actually here. This is something to look at. 8th and 7th place then. Same position as these two earlier. Now I think behind is that is Little Blocks.
How is Little? Before has he come out? Oh, he's an 8th, so he's actually been putting on a madness.
He's looking at the inside. Don't
of his
try
teammate.
it here, boys. He'll end up in contact. He'll have to back out. Gets through. And I'll be quiet, got through. There's the McLaren. I don't know what happened to him. He's either catching rapidly here or something's going on, because the McLaren I thought was going really slow, but all of a sudden going very quickly.
What has happened to Sauber?
Live with random word.
Because even though he had 3 stops, he should still be racing local blocks like very closely, but they're about 30, 40. Yeah, he must have. They're 40 seconds separate.
It's the only reason you'd think. Another road, I think that's Max. There you got Max, and oh my goodness me, that was a Sauber getting close there. That's Max. And MK Bourne, the Mercedes versus the Renault, and how the Renault would enjoy this 5th place. The rain looks to be heating up now. I think it's going to come soon. The Renault's going to the outside. No, it's the Mercedes to the outside. The Renault's trying to cut him off. It's going to be side by side. He is still on the outside. I think he's getting past. Bit of lag involved. Now this is going to be close. Now who's got a quicker speed here? The Mercedes or the Renault with DRS?
That Renault's very slippery.
The Mercedes, you know. Yes,
he's only just done it with DRS.
Yeah. Meanwhile, up front we got Forrest and Leo together here. So Leo's taken second off of Forrest here. So that is interesting.
What's happened there?
It seems Leo has taken second place from Forrest then, so it's not longer a 1-2 Ferrari, it's a 1 and then a Williams 2 and then a Ferrari 3. And up front is a very, very good thing. And we know Michelangelo is, I believe, he's world champion, isn't he?
Yep.
But Michelangelo confirmed champion then of ILR. What, 2?
Yep.
Not 1.
He is champion.
Well, it proves, and that Mercedes sounds sick, you know.
Yeah,
Where's
something's wrong with that Mercedes.
He is revving that car out stupidly, or that's a glitch with the car.
Where is that Mercedes? Which Mercedes is it?
That is Max.
Max ET.
Seems like he's stuck in like a full rev limit. It's like going straight to the top of the revs.
Oh, there you go. That's not too bad now.
He's revving it out, but yeah, he is changing gear. Okay. Oh, nice corner cut from that.
Yep, everyone gets through the corner this time. Well, who is the nearest people battling then? As I look through for that answer, I believe it is not a lot. Zane is, not Zane, Zalon, you say, is not, how far behind of the next guy? 3 scaling meters. He's catching.
Oh, shout out
And
to,
here is the...
what's going on?
I was looking through the cars. I thought that was Matt Verstappen closing up to the Toro Rosso. It was very close to the hairpin, though. I think that was a trick of the game. It was actually NGR cuts the corner almost entirely there, going massively over the curb. Lucky there. Anyway, back to you.
Oh, shout out to
He's closing in. He's closing in quite a lot on George before. George is sliding everywhere the rear end go, and I don't know if it's the wet track or the tyres.
Well, it's not raining.
Yeah, it's getting
raining,
very cold though. Oh, shout out to Luke in the chat. Jamie is ILR1's Lickle. That's it. Come back to me when you have points. And here we go, battle for fourth. He's gonna have to look at the inside.
Is he gonna go to the inside?
Oh, defends! Oh my goodness, the Red Bull.
Does he get through? They almost touched. He's forced to cut the chicane. He hits the wall. The Mercedes has hit the wall. Now he'll get lucky with that one there, forcing a bit off there. That was very close then.
Oh, it's starting to spit.
It's starting to, it's starting to spit a bit.
Is starting to come down then.
Whoa! Oh, that oversteer.
Mercedes losing the rear end then. Now this is the rain. Now surely these drivers want to be careful here. It's going to be getting damper and damper and damper as they go on to the end of this race. 28 out of 35. And these two are very close up the inside. Almost goes George. They're locking those tyres up, getting a wiggle on the exit. A bit wayward as well.
How is Zalon coming along? Oh no! Something's wrong with that Toro Rosso. I think the PU's gone. I think the PU was gone in the back of that Toro Rosso. Maybe he has a puncture.
There. Well, we've got Bourne is catching actually. So this is turning into a good scrap actually for it's going to end up being for that 5th place in a minute here. 4th place is only up the road. There is Demon getting out of the way of 1, 2, and now the 3rd car getting out of the way. Bourne is coming up to these guys at a rapid speed here, and the Toro Rosso, the Red Bull locking up into the chicane, gets away with it there, and he is trying to go as quick as he can.
Yeah, but you also don't want to end up as quick as you can in the Wall of Champions. So obviously the drivers have to push with a bit of sense here.
Oh, cars are getting a lot of understeer now. 10, 1, 2.
Yeah, people and oversteer to that high-speed chicane in sector 2 or sector 1.
Is anyone going to go into pit for an interesting strategy call here? Well, yeah, Demon Ass in the pit lane, so he's gone chucked on the intermediate tyres. Now I don't know if he's going to really do that.
Zalon's on the inters as well. On 15th, he's pitted early.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now is Michelangelo going to come in? He's going to stay out right now. So every time he does that, he's getting more risky.
Cole Meadows in 9th is not pitted yet. He's still on the softs.
He's been in the same soft since the start of the race.
He hasn't pitted. Cole and 10th is not pitted.
Well, his tyres are all going to blow up here.
9 laps on those set of softs. Wow. I don't know, if he dives in for intermediates, this could very play into his play into his hands.
Yeah, he's going to come get some very solid points, isn't he, for this then? Well, let's see. So we've got people coming in the pit lane. That looked like it was one of the guys that born in the pit lane then. That'll be for the Inters. Now that would look like the Max in the pit lane as well. Yeah, Max is in the pits. That'll be for Inters. In comes the Renault. Williams are out in the pits as well. Haas as well. So the whole gaggle of teams coming in. The Haas is in. Always the Red Bull gets a big slide there, and Howley's driver's surely going to have to pit now. This is turning into
It's
what
becoming
could
a bit
be.
dangerous.
Yeah, this is more risky.
Oh,
more
the
risky.
Mercedes! Oh my word! How do they not make contact? MK board on the Mercedes. The Mercedes drifted off the track or across the Renault on the softs. I think they were lucky that there was a yellow. There must have been a yellow flag in the area because they ghosted. Otherwise, that Mercedes had taken him clean out of the race.
Yeah,
Ooh,
interesting.
so
Michelangelo
close.
pits on the lead then. Leo, I believe, will come in as well.
The rain's
Likewise.
really coming down now.
Yeah, the rain is absolutely chucking it down here in the good old country fields then. No, not really countryside, more of an absolute storm. MK4 has hit the back of the Mercedes.
He must be fuming in that Renault. Get him out of the way.
Yeah, I think up the inside is going to be opportunity here. I don't think he's going to do much. He's actually... Oh, there he's up to the inside actually. Bit of lag.
Bit of
says
lag there.
otherwise. Yeah, up the inside. And flies through. Up the inside is, I think that was one of the Hasses as well. That is a Haas. Oh, he's going to squeeze him onto the grass. Johnny on the grass down the straight. Now that is absolutely ridiculous. And he's going to be absolutely furious about that there. Squeeze on the grass down the straight. Tahu comes in the pit lane in the Mercedes. And boy, oh boy, is he glad that he's in the wall from that.
It really is. It really does make me think a bit. I don't know. The problem is, where is Lico? Oh, Lico Bloss has actually put in a. He's put in a solo drive. He's put it for the intermediates, and now he's what do you call it? What is sixth? Hold on. Wait a minute here. Okay. Wait a minute. The leaders haven't pitted.
Yes, they have.
Wait. Oh, Michelangelo has, but Leo Blade hasn't.
Yeah, Leo Blade hasn't pitted there, and I don't think.
Why is he not pitted?
Leo Blade is sort of going to pit this lap. Surely he cannot carry on. In the pits. Pulled him out. Pulled him out in the pits.
Well, he's in the pits, but is that going to lose him second place by trying to brave it out in the softs?
Well, he's in at least, so that's good.
I think he's gonna come out. I think he's gonna come out second still. Oh yeah, okay, all right. So there's nothing to lose. Oh wait, hold on a minute. Wait. Is that the Ferrari of four sticks on the intermediates?
Behind.
Oh, so okay, he got lucky. He got lucky.
Very lucky actually. There,
very lucky.
Is anyone still on the dries? Let's find that out. I think they are now all off. That's the Renault going slowly. We'll pay no attention to him because he's not really in this race right now. He's a lap behind everyone right now, so he's not having any luck at all. Now, is the rain going to get heavier?
Zal's been lapped.
Yeah, George is in the pit lane again, so George has dropped all the way down to 14th.
Oh dear, it's all
dropped
going
out
wrong. It's all going wrong for the Red Bull boys.
The Red Bulls have done an absolute disaster here. They're not in the points at all. And that is the worst of their problems right now. Now, who is going to be in that third spot? Oh, it's the one, isn't it? Ooh. And I think there was contact then almost. Now, that's little getting past one of the back markers. No, that's just my AI, don't worry. I'm invisible. Red Bull are used to disappointment and ILL. ILR.
Who said that?
It's alright. No, it's okay. Let him say what he wants to say. When his PU explodes in the back of the car and Corey wins the title, you best believe I'll be on that podium cheering. Sorry, my head's still well on. I'm not angry. I'm just going to continue watching this race.
My head's not going to go in the stream. He can get stopped.
Yeah, he can try, but my head's not going to go. Good try, though, Mike, fella.
Oh, I can't wait for Mike to end it in the Wall of Champions later and his title hopes.
Just squeezing up into the wall. Cheeky psychological advantage.
Oh, the Mercedes and Max T almost puts in the wall in sector one.
Yep. Hole in the pit lane. So it's all going on then.
Two in a bit.
Wait, how is he?
Contact with Bazza.
Oh, he's facing the wrong way round.
Oh, that's not gone well.
Red Bull disaster.
Disaster class from the Red Bull.
He hit the back marker, Bazza, the Williams. He just hit him and went for the spin.
Well, that's...
Oh. It's really a shame.
His fault though. He ran deep there. Bazza got out of the way.
Bazza is in the way of everyone now. He's actually letting them through. Now, is he going to take a swipe? No, he's not. Gets out of the way, so that's going to be interesting. Has he got damage on that Red Bull?
I'm glad he didn't swipe him, Jesus.
I know.
I was like, ask Jamie, what's it like to win a championship?
Oh, actually, you know, I haven't had that experience yet, but since you sat there watching the Canadian Isle 1 Grand Prix from catering, let me know how the lobster is. Thanks, mate.
But Jamie, I've won a championship, so I mean, if the guys want to ask me any questions, feel free. I beat you by a couple of points, I think, as well.
Yeah, and?
Controversy here, lads.
I know you're trying to make me lose my head, but I'm not going to lose my head in front of 20 viewers. Thanks very much.
Maxie's closing in on 4-6
yeah,
as well.
Maxie's catching!
Audio, ooh, whoa. Audio Gorilla says, why didn't you let Josh pass you in Canada in TGP2? Well, I don't know. Why did we collide in TGP2? That's the question.
Back on the race, Jamie.
Oh, sorry. There's a race going on. Leo Blade second. Let's see.
Views.
Oh, Maxi T is flying. Oh, that's just the two of them. Okay, so Maxi T is gonna. Can he nick that fourth place or sorry, that third place off of 4 sticks?
Well, if he doesn't crash into the wall, which Eagle's getting very solid now, the rain's getting heavier and heavier. I think those wet tires could still come into hand.
Yeah, because Maxi T is locking up heavily into that chicane or into that hairpin. Sorry.
Yeah, now he'll have the toe and slipstream. I think he, of course, they won't be able to get past. DRS is disabled, of course, on these Rat Raver, otherwise they'll spin to the wall immediately. Just as I found out once, because the DRS didn't actually ever close, and I had a horrible accident. Rude, he's losing the rear.
Oi!
Does he keep out? He's gonna get exit.
Yes!
Good exit.
Mercedes Masterclass, what a move!
Ferrari touched the grass.
Yeah, Ferrari touched the grass. Ooh, I thought he was going to take a look at the inside. He's changed his mind. A lot of black cars in this picture.
Can I just say a shout out to Michelangelo, who's 26 seconds ahead of second.
Oh yeah, he's put in an absolute masterclass.
Yeah.
Well, he is actually coming to the fitness of this race. He has dominated. I only saw him well. Well, I've seen him now. He's gone off immediately as I go to him, saying he's done really well, doesn't he? Of course he does. Almost gets hit off by the Toro Rosso. Fantastic.
That's fantastic stuff. But the race winner is making his way down.
He's going slowly.
No. What's happened?
He must be reeving. He must just be reeving, or has he run out of fuel? No, he's just reeving. It's okay, lads.
It's all right. He's done it. An absolute masterclass this season.
Into the last corner. Michelangelo. He's dominated it. He is the world champion of this year. He is absolutely loving it. And across the line.
Oh! And he's out. Just like that. It's all over for the Ferrari. Oh no! Disaster! What a way to celebrate with a concussion! Oh, that's not how Michelangelo...
He's going together. Zayn, that's a lap car getting through, and he's almost been hit off into the wall. And Bly, oh my, has that gone horribly well?
Oh no!
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't do swerving down the straight.
I hope he's going to be in the physical condition to pick up his trophy, but that was a nasty accident. I can't breathe. That was a nasty accident. You know, I don't think Michelangelo's going to be able to make next week's race.
He's going to, it's severe concussion, he's going to have to be in hospital, the ambulance is out. And mine's getting there, it's just the precision, there's just, oh, the Toro Rosso's exploded on the line. Dear.
Oh, dearie me.
Toro Rosso exploded, and now that's not gone well.
Oh, interview time, lads. Who are we interviewing? Alright. Wait, did you want to get in a who? Yeah, I've invited them. Let me change my settings here. Party settings, privacy, public. There we go. But oh my. Oh, and the Manor Satin Catering. What has happened there? But to sum up the season, it's been a dominant performance by Michelangelo. He has beaten all my expectations, and he has won the title. Hey, Michelangelo, world champion, mate. How does it feel?
No, it feels great. I mean, well, what a race. It was a very unlucky start, but in the end, I just, zero mistakes, hit every apex, flawless race, and got it in the back in Canada. Very, very good race, amazing season.
Amazing season, amazing season. How do you feel about how do you like those conditions? A lot of drivers are slipping and crashing. How did you manage to wrestle that Ferrari to the finish line in one piece?
Me, pretty much. Yeah, I got the undercut on Leo, then he had to pit. I almost got up to him before his pit stop. And then, yeah, in the second stint, obviously went until the rain period, and still no one was around me. So yeah, good tire wear as well helped me. But yeah, very good
Hey,
race.
well, it's been brilliant, man. Congrats on the world title. That's been unbelievable. Oh, hey, look who's joined the party. Does he have a mic? Oh, hey, it's Lico Blocks, the man himself. The man himself. How did you enjoy that race? How was that race for you?
Kind of a painful one if I'm kind of say about that, because at the start Zarlin he spun and then he came straight back onto track and reversed, and he went straight to my path and had orange wing for about 22 laps. So I was losing a lot of time through that. But then my ultra soft, when I got into ultra softs, I was flying. Then I managed to get past Carl Meds and Johnny within the space of about two sectors. So yeah, pretty happy with it.
Hey, that's been brilliant, man. I've really enjoyed the way you've been driving this season. Strong performance, strong performance. How do you feel about next week's race?
What next week? What track
Yeah.
we got? Sorry.
See, as the co-owner, I should know that, but I have no clue what the next race is. I'm assuming it's Brazil. How do you feel about Brazil?
If it's Brazil, I'm looking forward to it actually. 'Cause I like Brazil. It's a good track.
Good
Yeah,
track,
but
good track.
But the last two times I've raced it, I've had slipstream glitch, so it hasn't really helped me a lot.
Ah,
So I'm hoping I can stay away from that.
well, hopefully you can put it in another performance and get the people jumping again. And back to you, Michelangelo. How do you feel about your chances in Brazil next week?
If it is indeed Brazil, I mean, I just want to enjoy myself at this point. I'll still take it race by race, trying to achieve maximum points and trying to win next race as well. But yeah, got my aim was to win the championship. I did it, so I just want to have fun from now on.
Good man, good man. And hey, does Johnny R95 have a mic? Hey, Johnny R95, my man, my man. How did that Canadian Grand Prix go out for you? How do you enjoy that race?
I didn't particularly enjoy it. It was quite boring.
Yeah.
I was caught up in everything that happened at the start, and it gave me no front wing.
Oh,
Hit on that one. I was just in space the whole time, just letting people through. I just driving my own race, doing my own pace,
yeah.
letting people through, and I actually get to sixth in the end.
That was a solid drive. I'll give you that too. I enjoyed watching, especially the two Haas's go at it for a bit. That was a very strong performance. And how do you feel about going into Brazil next week?
Brazil's probably the best track for me in terms of my results in leagues, so I'm optimistic, hoping I can get a good result again.
Oh yeah, man, and I don't know. It's been a pleasure watching you guys drive around. I particularly enjoyed watching you in Bahrain, or not Bahrain. Sorry, what was the track? Was it Belgium? I can't remember now. But I don't know. Your name sticks out in my head, and hopefully I'll be able to see that name running towards the front in Brazil, and with a front wing, obviously.
Yeah, I hope so as well.
Yeah, it was a bit of a desync with multiple drivers leaving the lobby, and yeah, all rejoining and people jumping the start, and it was just a ridiculous start to the race. But hopefully you can put it in a masterclass. What position are you aiming for next week?
Hopefully top 5.
Hopefully top five, top five. All right. Hopefully we'll see you running strong and taking it to your teammate. And hey, does Maxi T have a mic?
Yes, he does.
Maxi T, man, main man. How did that race pan out for you, mate?
Nice, CT. Oh, you got me on mute, shit.
Yeah. About your chances in Brazil next week? About your chances in Brazil next week? That was very good. You definitely got the jump on 4 sticks too on the final 2 laps, was it? That was good to see. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. That was very good to commentate. But what are you aiming for next week? What position do you want to finish at? What do you think you're best suited for? Very good to commentate. But what are you aiming for next week? What position do you want to finish at? What do you think you're best suited for? Very good to commentate. But what are you aiming for next week? What position do you want to finish at? What do you think
I think Falcon's got his voice, or Max T's got his voice, are not allowed to be shared.
Oh yeah, you might have to turn on your voice to allow it to be shared. But hey, thanks for that. And I have one more question for Michelangelo. How does your neck feel after that crash to the finish line?
Yeah, not too good. Got a puncture from that. I don't know if it hit me, but yeah, I wanted to do donuts, but I did them finally. Yeah.
Well, hopefully your neck will be back together again for the Brazilian Grand Prix. We'd love to see you in perfect condition and healthy and ready to race.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, thanks for your time. It's been brilliant, and I hope I'll catch you guys in Brazil.